Okay, so today I have decided to make a video regarding my top 6 JavaScript tools that I use for learning JavaScript. So these are basically websites that I'm gonna take you through that I use on my daily basis when I'm doing a JavaScript project or when I'm doing the YouTube videos that you see me doing. I first reference from this site trying to exhaust every resource that is available so that I understand before I explain to you guys. So the first one which I'm gonna advise you to look at is the javascript.com website. So this is the javascript.com website in front of me. It contains a try JavaScript link, and it also has this resources link. I'm not gonna touch on this resources link as I'm not using these types of resources that they have here. So I think this link, they have courses, maybe you might be interested on them, but I never used any of these ones. So they have Pluralsight, quick start to JavaScript, and so forth and so on, advanced techniques in JavaScript and jQuery. They have JavaScript resources, which they have sites like Code Academy, Eloquent JavaScript, JS books. There is a bunch of books here, and all of these courses which are available. It's quite a nice website, but I don't dwell much into it. I don't use it every day. So the ones that I'm using every day are the next 5. So the first one which I'm gonna show you out of the 5 that are remaining is the DevTalks.io and JavaScript. The DevTalks are basically, it contains all the documentation of the most known programming languages. I won't say the absolute, but most of them. They have almost everything. You want PHP is there, you want Go language is there, you want Angular framework is there. Most of the things you see, we have C, C++ and stuff. So I use it as a point of reference when I do something with any type of code, whether it's Go language or Cake PHP, or I'm using a Laravel framework and stuff. So when you go to this DevDoc, you will have this is the link. You go here, you type the name of the language that you want, or you type in the snippet, the code snippet that you want to check. Then it will show you, it will filter to you according to what they have in this documentation. So when you go to JavaScript tab, it shows you those arrays, functions and stuff, all of these things related to JavaScript, and even shows you regarding these WebAssembly things here. So let's take, I wanna learn JavaScript arrays. So JavaScript array, I already have this document here, JavaScript array. Then I click array. It shows me this is how I declare an array, and it uses the console.log function to access the fruits.length. Then it outputs 2. It's a pretty nice documentation because it saves you the time to go around busy reading some text out there which doesn't explain better what is happening. I think if you do things for yourself, you will understand better. So I'll advise that you use this DevDocs for any kind of programming language that you use. For instance, if you are using Python, let me type here Python 3.7. Oh, another thing is that they will want you to be able to enable a language that you want it to output that snippet which you are putting. If you wanna check for PHP snippets, you're gonna have to go PHP, then you enable your PHP. I already have PHP enabled, and then when you type PHP, let's say you have a snippet that says function declaration, and you know that function declaration is in respect of PHP. It shows the icon for PHP, and you click this icon for PHP. Then it loads, it shows you how to declare function. You have function, then you have the function name, the arguments, then all of those stuff which are here. It's a pretty nice documentation. Then another website that I like to use is the JavaScript developer Mozilla documentation. Yes, this one I think it's best. It's the best. It's the best. Most of the stuff contained in this developer Mozilla, it's the stuff that is contained in this DevTalks, because I think they use some form of an API to take that documentation from the Mozilla website to their own website. Yeah. So the reason I use both of them is due to the fact that something is not broadly explained here, I'll find it quite documented much on the Mozilla. As you can see, it contains, let me go to functions, like arrow functions. This is in respect to a script. The documentation, I think, when you use it together with these documentation, you understand things that you will not understand if you are only using this one. So that's why I'm doing it, and that's why I use it. I think it's quite good if you do that. Then another one which I have, it's FlavioCopes.com. Yes, these people, or it's a guy, I don't know, or it's Flavio. Hi, I'm Flavio, a computer engineer, so it's a single person. This person always posts a blog post in regards to JavaScript functions, and not functions, basically JavaScript code. So on the 17th of March, which is today, he posted a JavaScript reference saying number pass float method. So if you'll go and click, you will read more about what he says about this stuff. And he also have these free ebooks here, which I consider them quite of more value, in a sense that if he was selling them, I will buy one of them. So you can go, and if you want to learn anything regarding JavaScript that he has on this post, they are so good. They are so good. I think one of the things that makes his post so good is specialization, that it's only JavaScript. There is no like PHP, C#, C++, and so forth. It's like he focuses on JavaScript. So the more someone specializes on something, is the more experienced they become. So I quite like his documentation and his blogs, his books. They are quite nice. And another one is Scotch.io. These ones, they are also fine, although they have all of these JavaScript, Node.js, Laravel for PHP, Python. They are good. They are good. I really like them. There are a lot of codes here that you can use. They also have challenges, code challenges, if you want to improve your skills or you want to gain confidence as a programmer, because most of us doubt ourselves a lot regarding programming. We lack confidence. So I think if you take these challenges and you see how you solve the challenge, and it really boosts your confidence that you can really make an application that can solve real problems in this world. So you have he has courses, coding courses. I won't be clicking this link. Have weekly newsletters, and they have books. Here are some of the courses here. Video courses: Learn jQuery for Total Noobs Volume 3, demos and practice course. You can go there and learn. They also have premium courses. I guess you saw that. Then all of these things here, they're so amazing. They're so amazing. If you can go through them and just make sure that you do one tutorial in a day, it will improve your programming skills and techniques. Then the last one, but not the least one, it's Code for Geek. Yeah, this website is cool. I really like it a lot. So they have Node.js, topics based on Node.js, based on Express, Angular, Meteor, Sales.js, MongoDB, and can continue and check all of those stuff there. So if I go to the Node.js topic and see what happens is they have these top 5 Node.js frameworks to increase coding productivity. Then you have where you do the codes, building pool to refresh Android iOS using React Native. All of this stuff related to Node.js, React Native and stuff. Getting started with worker thread in Node.js. This is quite interesting. I might actually look into this post. Yeah, this is it, guys. These are the tools which I use as my coding references. So tell me what you think about them, or if you know some of the tools that you think they might be useful for me to consider them when I'm doing my JavaScript learning, or when I'm doing any projects that I do specifically. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm planning to do a video based on JavaScript arrays. I will try to make sure to cover everything in respect to arrays, and we might even make a project, a JavaScript project that is only based on arrays only JavaScript objects. We might learn projects, not objects, sorry about that, guys. How to integrate arrays with theming using bootstraps and making your themes dynamic so that the user can customize it. We will learn about those stuff. So I'm gonna first do a JavaScript arrays project, then not a project, sorry about that. I'm gonna do a tutorial regarding arrays, then after the tutorial regarding arrays, where you understand most of the things that we'll be using for that project, then we dive deep into that project. It will be an awesome project. I can't wait for it. So don't forget to subscribe and share this video with a friend that you want to see building the next top application. Cheers.